1, you're like a dream come true.
2, I wanna be with you. How lows can you go?
Yeah. How
lows can you go?
How lows can you go? I don't wanna grow up, cause if I did, I wouldn't be a Toys R Us kid.
Man, can you believe it, Johannes? Not only have we been doing this podcast a year, we now have been waiting for Adam Ray for a year.
Yep.
That's crazy. It's like so much has happened since we've been waiting for Adam Ray. I mean, if you think about it, like, for example, they added a second show for us in LA at the world famous Comedy Store at 9 p.m., which the tickets are actually available right now. And I've even added amazing right now guests like Blair Saki, Jetski, and Chappelle Lacey.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and let's not forget what else happened.
What?
They also added another date to the 312 Comedy Festival in Chicago. Now, November 5th, you can come at 9 p.m., and I've added amazing right now guests like Jeremiah Watkins and someone who constantly comes up in everyone's favorite episode of Right Now, soon to be announced. It may also be a 312 headliner. No big deal, so you're probably going to want to get those tickets.
Nice.
What a year.
It's been an insane year.
I can't believe.
Hold on. Hello?
Okay.
I'll be. Yeah, I'll let you in.
Johannes, we're doing it. We're doing it.
That's it. He's here. That's him.
What do you mean he's here? Who?
Adam is here.
Adam Ray is here?
Yeah.
Finally?
Yes.
You're sure that was his
That
voice?
was-
He was like one of his characters or whatever?
Yeah,
I got you. All right, well, hold on.
Wait.
Wait. This is the year episode. So I got you a hat, man. Put on your hat. Put on the hat. Johannes. It's our birthday. We're 1 year old. Come on.
What is this?
There you go. Now we're ready for Adam Ray. You know who would love that hat?
Who?
Fred Durst. You'd be like, hey, Fred, do you want to wear this hat? And you go, yeah. He made it. Look at you. You did it. Oh, that's it.
Put the hat on?
Yeah, it's our birthday.
Whose birthday?
It's our birthday. It's our year birthday.
Mazel tov.
Thank you.
Sorry not to get all religious on you.
No, bless you.
It's Jewish for congrats.
Is it?
Yep.
Okay.
Don't act so surprised. Jesus.
Well, Jesus, we don't want to talk about Jesus.
We don't want to talk about Jesus.
No, we don't want to talk about Jesus.
Well, we can. We can talk about Jesus Trejo, the comedian.
That's who I wanted to talk about. Thank you so much for bringing him up.
Yeah.
Jesus Trejo.
Jesus Trejo.
Shout out Jesus Trejo.
Shout out to Jesus Trejo, and also shout out to Danny Trejo. And
Danny Trejo, yes.
And Trejo's Tacos. Also shout out to Danny Himachandra, who I went to high school with.
Yes.
Who I went to a party once. And Zach Lowe's, I can't believe I remember this name. You can't smoke pot and have a short-term memory. Zach Lowe's once, when I was doing Into the Woods, playing Rapunzel's Prince, junior year of high school, the story gets better. Danny Himachandra, cut him out. Zach Lowe's was on, I think, PCP, HPV, HBO. He was on something.
HPV, yeah.
HPV, and he walked right on stage during the play. And he was at this point where he was losing his mind. He was a senior in high school, and he had a big beard, and he walked on stage right past me. I was in the wings getting a back rub from one of the girls in the play that I had a crush on. Obviously, it led to nothing. I was hoping for an over-the-pants HJ, but, all I got was a good, your shoulders.
But that, in theater, that is like an HJ. Like a back
really
rub.
is.
Yeah.
The back rub train.
The offstage back rub is like
the
as close as
offstage
we'll
back
get.
rub is like the on-camera hand job.
Yes,
Who said that?
I did, just now.
Yeah, you did.
Yes.
But by the way, there might be something to be said and an argument to be made that the back rub massage train in theater school is worse than running an actual train on like your mom and the rest of her temple friends.
See, I disagree. I feel like that's what can unite both sides of the aisle.
Yeah.
Because it had like the techies and the theater kids, and they're both working together for once.
Yeah.
They're working together.
Finally,
in like
come together over
Yes.
the same idea and belief. So
yes,
Zach
the
Lowe's,
autistic lighting guy could
lighting guy,
massage someone else.
The pervy sound guy.
Yes.
There was always one guy backstage that was like 42, and you're like, I thought this was a student production. He's like, well, I was a student in 75.
Yeah.
But I got my eye on a couple of students, and you're like, I'm going to probably tell on you. So Zach Lowe's walks on stage right past me. I'm getting the back rub, and I see him walk by me, and I go, get the out of here. It was one of those things where I was in so much shock that I couldn't even process that he was walking past me on stage. And it was the baker and the baker's wife. Shout out to Larry Leggett and Stella Bonner.
I was going to
love saying
ask
full
about
names,
that,
by the
but
way.
you got right
Yeah, let's
to it.
get it out of the way.
Let's get it out of the way. Shout out to
Shout out to Larry Leggett.
Yeah, we're cruising through these. Danny
man.
Trejo, the guy whose
Hemachandra.
father owns Lowe's. This is incredible. Let's keep going.
Funny, dude. Wait, the Lowe's jingle, what is it? I always think of Home Depot. I always go, bum, 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 bum. No, that's not even Home Depot. What
No,
is it?
Home Depot is...
That's Law and Order.
You're doing Law and Order.
But Home Depot and Law and Order, it's like Laurel
why
and Yanni.
can I think of the Home Depot one now? It's like,
Bum, bum. It's like
it's a... It's slap. That one slap. The Home Depot.
Home
theme
Depot slaps. Oh, dude, if you
What
don't
a
fuck to the
banger.
Home Depot sound track.
I feel like it's got like an anvil or something that
yeah,
keeps
what is it?
the beat.
It's like, but
Johannes, you know what we're talking about?
what is it? Like Moesha is like Moesha.
What? Oh yeah.
There. It's just a hard bass riff, dude.
Is that that?
Yeah, well, it's not that, but it's that.
Okay,
Yeah,
it is
yeah,
that.
Yeah,
It's that.
you're
Okay,
pretty far off. But yeah, it was that.
Lowe's is like, how lows can you go?
Yeah. How
lows can you go?
How lows can you go?
You remember that?
Dude, remember it. I
love
live
Lowe's.
it.
Yeah, you lived in it. You lived in a Lowe's.
I lived in a Lowe's from 92 to 94.
94.
And it was a weird time because the 90s in Seattle, 1990, Seattle was like blue collar, like, Mike Pence would have thrived there,
Yeah.
And then it got, a little more progressive, a little more, gay started coming through, Jew gays, gay Jews. It just, everybody was like, oh, anything, Seattle's cool, man. Starbucks and Pearl Jam and Soundgarden and Nirvana and Sean Kemp and Ken Griffey Jr. and Amazon and Steve Ballmer.
All those Jews and all those gays you just named.
Dude,
Yep.
Well, yeah, TBD,
All those-
yeah,
all
but
those
they, TMI, but they all fused
Yes.
together to make one sweet city for my parents to get divorced in, and they really they hit the nail on the coffin. But somebody should have told Zach Lowe's, hey, walking onto stage during Into the Woods, when the baker's wife and baker are having their real emotional scene about the baker's like, I'm gonna go out to try to find the wizard, or fuck, I didn't read the script, but
Yeah, you're thinking of
The Wiz.
The Wiz.
So he leaves to go find
Michael Jackson.
Yes.
Yes.
And some beans.
Yes.
Which I think is what Michael Jackson called his balls, but like,
Yes.
yeah. So funny Michael Jackson story. We'll come back to
He
this.
called them the jelly beans to his kids on the ranch.
Bro, dude, you want to hear about jelly beans, Billie Jeans? I always say, I saw the Michael Jackson musical, and I always say, it was so good, I don't think he did it. Because Michael Jackson, like, he was moonwalking, he was dancing, he was singing, and I'm like, this guy didn't have time to be in Billie Jeans. He had to write Billie Jean, He was too focused on the work.
Interesting,
That
yeah.
being said, that's a joke. He definitely did it. Watch the doc. But
Okay.
I mean, he definitely did it. Great singer, can still listen to his music. I don't know how.
The guy can dance. He did it though.
Get the fuck out of here. What do you? Oh, he didn't do it? I mean,
No, yeah, for sure.
the
100%.
guy
did
the
it.
kids in
But
the
talent on the wazoo. I mean, the guy.
But the guy,
could-
bro.
I mean, talk
TY
about it.
But
he
did you see the
fucking
kids
did.
cry in the
Dude,
doc?
he
You
fucking
cannot
so did it.
fabricate
He
those
really
tears.
did.
It
But
is,
could
but
sing
bro,
the range,
every wedding
the range,
when
he could
Man in
go
the Mirror
from
comes
high to
on, I
low,
sing
low to
every
high, low to
verse.
high. He was
But
diddling
licked
those
every
boys, man.
asshole,
He
dude.
was- he had
Every
his
butt
hand
that went into
down
his nose.
in them. It's without a
Sniffed it.
doubt,
He
man.
did a line of
But
coke of it. But
entertainer
bro, the
of
guy
fucking
did the
universe.
Super Bowl, the first
Yes,
Super Bowl
yes.
to really go viral.
That's what made
he
it.
made young. He
Yes.
made Usher. He made Bieber.
They wouldn't be around. Chris Brown is like
Chris
should be
Brown
like
should be
you know,
bowing
yeah,
down.
He's another one who did it.
But he's
Yeah,
another
he
guy that did it. But he's a guy that
definitely
really
did
got
it,
in
too. I feel
trouble,
like
and
there's
he
probably,
still
like,
doesn't really
something
get
about
the
them that just, like,
proper.
feel like you look at it, you're like,
come
these
down
guys
that
did it.
these guys did it. You
Yeah.
look at him, you can tell.
Yeah.
Zach
So,
Lowe's did it.
Yes.
Zach
Lowe's. So you're
he,
the baker and the baker wife.
Baker wife. They're getting into it. They're talking about how they can't have kids. His sperm is not strong, and she's got ovarian cysts or
Yeah.
what. Again, I don't.
And that's why it's one of those big high school musicals.
This is why they picked to do it, because they're like, people aren't talking about
That's
cysts
right.
enough, and especially in the ovarian flavor. So, by the way, great band name.
Oh, I mean, what a metal band.
Ovarian flavor.
I'm pretty sure Nekrogoblikon on tour with them right now. Ovarian flavor.
Shout out. Look up their website. I think it's ovarianflave.com.
Shout out Zach Lowe's. Shout out
Well, we
Danny
could-
Trejo.
Danny Hemachandra.
Jesus Trejo.
And Danny
Shout out
Hemachandra.
Lowe's.
Danny Hemachandra.
Hemachandra.
That's a real guy,
yes.
dude.
And chimichangas.
Oh, bro, let's not. If we're going from Chandra to Changa, like,
I mean, come on.
I'm in the right place.
That's right.
So Zach he walks on stage, and I remember just watching from the side. I mean, it's so funny how this was my junior year of high school, so 2000. Right before, so it was right the fall of 99. So we were right up against Y2K, where everybody was like, "Oh, bro, everyone's dick's turning into a vagina." You know, like kids are gonna like Benjamin Button or Jack and go from young to old. Remember, like all the conspiracies, computers are crashing.
Oh yeah.
Keanu Reeves is gonna grow tits on his face.
I thought, honestly, if I'm being honest, when Y2K hit, I was like, this is my time.
Really?
This will be, in the darkness is where I will thrive.
Yeah.
And I was so mad that nothing happened.
That's the single to ovarian
their new
flavors.
hit. That's their
in the
new
darkness
hit.
is where I thrive.
That is it.
But and it's actually a pretty upbeat song for having such a dark title.
Yeah, it's very positive.
Yeah, it's like James Taylor meets Tracy Chapman with a little OMC. How bizarre!
Yes, absolutely. It's very Tracy Chapman.
So Zach Lowe's walks on and he grabs a piece of bread, and I was like, "Well, what's he gonna do? Is he gonna walk on stage and attack the actors? Is he gonna walk on stage and take his dick out?" Which is like what most people think. Like, which is you're in high school, you're not that savvy, you're not that like cerebral. You're like I'm crazy, and now I have everyone's attention in the theater.
That's right.
What am I going to do? I'm going to take it out. I'm going to take it out. My friend Chris De Leon was principal at a school.
Shout out. Okay, we got to Chris. I was hoping we were going to get to Chris.
I love saying the full names. I used to not do it. Now I love it. I can't get enough of it.
If we didn't get to Chris, I was, okay, let's talk about Chris De Leon.
So Chris was a principal, one of my best friends.
Yep. Okay,
and
that's what my research said.
I go, anything crazy happened in the school? And he goes, well, we had an assembly, right, a choir concert, choir orchestra concert. And during one of the breaks, when choir was transitioning over to orchestra, this kid stands up, and he's kind of a troublemaker, and he stands up, pulls his pants down. He was in the second grade, takes his little pee-pee out, and just goes, ah! He got everyone's attention first. He was like, hey! And everyone, because it was like, the teacher had just done this, had just done the 2 fingers up. Everyone shut the fuck up, right?
Yeah.
And people, so it was quiet.
When they would add this as well, they give you one of the, oh my
bro.
God.
By the way, the authority.
Why isn't that used nowadays?
I don't know.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, You'd think
we have all these debates, and everyone's getting heated, and there's like riots happening. I mean, sure, the one gal did solve it with that Pepsi can. That did kind of give us peace for a while.
What did she do with the Pepsi can?
What was her name? She kind of put that Pepsi can. Kylie
Jenner.
Yeah, she put the Pepsi can. She united both sides. I thought that was really
that was sweet. Well,
what she could have done, it just went. And everyone would be like, "Oh,
think about Trump and Kamala when they were running, and people were heckling. Kamala could have been up there. Millions of Americans cannot even afford to put food on the table, and then people, fuck you, bitch.
Yeah. And then the guy's like, wait. Oh shit!
I gotta respect the signal, man. Hitler had a great cock. He really did. Hitler. War is bad, but sometimes war is good. It's not good. We might need to get Will Smith to fight the aliens, or
Donald.
Skip 1 second. We might need to. There's 2 N-words, by the way. There's 2 N-words. Both bad. One gets you into trouble. The other you say in your car when you listen to Bone Thugs and Harmony. But they both are very bad. Oh.
See, it's really powerful.
It really is effective.
It holds the root.
They could have done that to Zach Lowe's. They did not. So what does he do? He grabs a theater dinner roll. It's a real roll. We had a decent-sized roll budget for Into the Woods in 1999. And he grabs one fresh roll from the basket and just takes a bite of it. And then starts doing remember when Ashley Simpson got caught lip syncing on SNL and went into that
I
weird.
was devastated.
Yeah. What a funny response, dude. I was devastated. Yeah. By the way, he said nobody ever. That was the funniest shit I've ever.
I could not.
Big A
tough.
Simpson fan.
Yeah. Yeah, there was.
It was a banger though. Pieces of Me.
It really
was good.
Dude. It's how I know if I trust someone or don't. It's a quick way. If I'm going on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire and I'm trying to accumulate a list of phone of friends, my first thing, what do you think of Pieces of Me by Ashley Sims? Dude, banger. You're on the list.
Yeah.
If they go who or it sucks, I'm more of a Jess Sims, or I'm more of a fan of the dad. I go, I'm deleting your number, and you're dead to me. The dad.
Get out of here, bro.
Get out of here.
Take a fucking walk.
Get the fuck out of here. What's his even name? Brad Simpson?
Is that his name?
I don't know, dude. Doesn't matter. Let's not even give him the time of day. Even though he made 2 amazing daughters, one who went viral for not knowing what tuna was. She had a couple hits. She had Boy, you think that I'm in love with you. Remember, she's like in a car. The car's like no one's driving the car, and she's just coasting down the freeway.
That was her?
That was her.
But she did that one for Dukes of Hazzard, the remake.
Bro, I didn't. I mean, to be honest.
What do you mean she did the one for
She
Dukes
did
of
a
Hazzard?
single for the.
Oh, it was like American Woman. No, that's
No,
Lenny
it wasn't
Kravitz.
American Woman. It was. She was in her.
Did she kiss Madonna? Who kissed Madonna at the VMAs?
Britney Spears.
Lenny Kravitz.
Lenny Kravitz.
Yeah, Lenny Kravitz.
He's kissed everybody. Who hasn't Lenny kissed?
I mean, I would love to.
Kissed Lenny Kravitz. Yeah.
How old is that guy?
Zach Lowe's?
70.
No, Lenny Kravitz.
Yeah.
You got that other idiot who's like trying to look young. He's like putting vampire blood in his body. Just ask what Lenny's doing.
Just
he's
ask,
like,
dude.
He's like, I just eat an avocado, man.
An avocado? He's
An
like,
avocado,
what
and I
if-
do downward dog. And you're like,
Downward
fuck
dog.
off,
I have
buddy.
a blueberry Nutri-Grain bar before I go to bed.
Yeah. Get out of here,
I play
dude.
my Sega Game Gear from 2 to 3 p.m. You know, I up, down, A, B, left, right, select, start, and then he probably meditates.
I mean, the guy definitely.
I'm going to say Lenny is 56.
You want to guess?
How old Lenny Kravitz
Yep.
is? 263.
Yeah, that's closer. He's 61.
61.
Damn.
Just figure out who else is 61
In the
Like-
world?
Yeah, like famous 61-year-olds right now. I just want to see the side by side.
I'll throw a few at you. I bet
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Tom Selleck. I'm gonna go. Actually, I bet Selleck's in 70s.
Yeah, he probably is up there.
I'm gonna
now.
go Meredith Vieira. I'm gonna go
Meredith Vieira.
Give me a chance. I'm gonna go Al Roker. I think most of the Today Show crew. I'm gonna go.
Okay.
I'm gonna go. Damn. I'm gonna go Bob Costas. I'm gonna go.
Yeah, they probably all are.
I'm gonna go Tom Bergeron. You know. I'm gonna go Kathy Shivitz, my mom's friend.
Any of
from
those?
Temple.
Yeah, no, well, I don't know those, but I can give you a list here. Unfortunately, it's that generation where everybody's still somewhat young. Courtney Cox, Sandra Bullock, Nicolas Cage, Russell Crowe, Keanu Reeves, Marissa Tomei, Michelle Obama, and Chris Farley. Well, you know.
Chris would have been 61.
Yeah.
Wow, that's kind of wild. 61.
I mean, look. I wish to God we had him still.
was he a big one for you?
Huge. My influences comedically growing up.
Carrot Top,
Carrot Top,
Chris Farley.
Maria Shriver.
Yeah,
Very, very funny. Arnold, I know, gets a lot of
great
the...
dancer.
Great dancer. Do you know she wrote most of his jokes for Kindergarten Cop?
Interesting.
Yeah, I didn't know that. Google is wild.
Yeah.
Sandler, Eddie Murphy, Robin Williams, I'd say, is probably, man, like way up there. Jim Carrey, clearly. In Living Color, more so than SNL.
See, I was in a Living Color Goblin growing up.
Bro, come on.
I mean, you look at the cast now, and you're like, I mean, David Allen Greer.
Yeah.
You know,
He
Tommy
gets slept on.
Davidson.
Tommy Davidson was a staple of that show. And you know what? They were scripted, but they were like rehearsed, which is obviously like that's just a huge difference between that and SNL. And you know what they do at live with SNL is also pretty fantastic. But what I preferred and got into was like the rehearsal, and the characters were bigger.
Yeah.
They just were, and so grounded though. Jim Carrey and Jamie Foxx did characters that were so larger than life that still felt like real people. Jamie Foxx's Wanda was like so insane, but I was like, and Damon Wayans, like Homie the Clown and the homeless guy. It was just, I don't know. They didn't miss in my eyes. Whereas SNL, I'd be like, there were two really fun ones tonight. You
Yeah.
know? But also again live, so you're
Yeah.
shooting bigger darts into a barrel. Whatever.
But
the
like
saying is.
that family bloodline, the Wayans. I've been trying to get just one of them on, you know? Any of the 16.
I think we can make that happen.
Gary Wayans. You know,
got
just
some connects.
name a Wayans. I'll get them on.
Did Shantae, no problem.
Yeah.
The other Wayans are tough. I used to, when I would go to the Ha Ha Comedy Club in North Hollywood, when I first started, 2007, and graduated from college out here in LA, 05, start stand-up in 07.
USC
USC,
graduate.
baby, yeah.
Go
Trojans. Just finished paying them back.
Trojans.
Thanks for the degree, but fucking wow.
Condoms? Trojans?
Yeah. Took
Is
out
the
some
same?
The what?
Trojans.
The
Yeah,
condom?
their mascot is
The
a
condom.
is a condom.
It's
They
a
just
condom.
promote safe sex.
Not a Magnum, by the way. You'd think private school, like big, big donors, big sports are big. You'd think they'd be like, let's go have the biggest rubber, but no, just one of those fire and ice Trojans.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, who's fucking with those? No.
Yeah, I mean,
Snowmen and Hitler.
yeah, but
You think Hitler wore a condom? Hold that thought. We'll be right back. Do you think he wore a condom? Did they have condoms in the 40s?
I don't know. Find out.
Jamie, look it up.
I would say, did he? 9, probably. No.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Good Hitler.
Thank you.
I don't think you want to.
Okay.
You don't be known for that.
Okay, no. We'll change it in post.
Keep it in.
We'll change it in post.
Keep it in.
He don't know how to do that.
So then Star Stamp, and I would go to the Haha because it was the only club that would let me go up on weekend shows that weren't open mics. You just do an open mics, and you try to, a stage is a stage. Laundromat, bowling alley. I drive to Santa Barbara for 5 minutes. I drive to San Diego for 8 minutes.
Yeah, that's my tour schedule right now.
What is?
Yeah, what you just named.
Santa Barbara for 5, San Diego for 8?
Yeah, well, first I'm doing the laundromat.
Bro.
Then I think I'm doing 9 or 10 at the coffee shop.
Coffee shops are necessary. The laundromat is tough because there was never a mic. It was a cappella.
And there's the machines and the change.
They're your first taste of hecklers. And there was a homeless guy one time that ran in, and I was doing a show at the laundromat over on Fairfax and La Brea. And right next to a dry cleaners that I still go to. They moved to Fairfax. Shout out these old Korean gals. Wish I knew their names. Sorry, but at least I know they're Korean. And and I walked in one day, and I had a bunch of gum that had stuck to one of my shirts, and it was me and my roommate at the time and his girlfriend, and we're standing there and picking up my stuff, and she goes, "Oh, you had so much cum on your shirt," and I go, "Huh?" She goes, "It was covered in cum everywhere." Her accent was just, pretty thick. Her G's were C's. Hey, we've all been there, but I wish I wasn't there, not for this moment, because now my buddy's girlfriend's like, "Oh God," and I go, I don't come into my shirts, and I definitely don't send them off to the dry. Like, look, we all have emptied out in places you probably didn't want to. TV, back, your dad's car, whatever it is, Zach Lowe's, and so now I'm like, wow, this is super embarrassing. She's just outing me too, like the audacity for her to be like, "There's fucking cum everywhere.
Yeah,
and it was you."
Yeah, she was like, "We didn't have to use any starch. That thing is rock hard
That thing
already.
is rock hard.
And it just
Bring
it Adam's shirt.
Bring out Adam, this
Jesus.
guy. Bring out the cum guy. And then she pulls it out, and I go, "I can't believe you're saying this, and I'm so sorry that I did that unbeknownst to me. I thought I dropped stuff off cum free." And she goes, "So much." And I go, "Gum." And she goes, "Yeah, it's gum." And I go, "That's not what you're saying."
Then she says to her employee, she goes, "He came in here and he offered me cum."
Yeah.
He was like, "Oh, you want some cum? You want some cum?"
Oh, my God, so funny.
And everyone's just like, "Oh,
everyone's
my
like,
God."
He offered my old staff cum.
It was crazy.
He gave my kid cum.
Yeah. He goes, "Oh, it's flavored."
I said,
like,
"My kid's already got cum."
Yes, jeez.
It's Bazooka Joe. I'm like, dude, well, let's not bring fucking Joe into this,
Yeah, they're like, "Yeah, he said his cum's got jokes on it. That's how funny this guy is."
Oh, wow. So the laundromat, though, I'm doing a acapella stand-up, and a homeless guy bursts in, as would happen most shows.
Yeah.
And he literally comes in, and I go, "Oh, we've got a visitor." And he looks at me, and he goes, "I swear to God." I don't think I've ever told this story, by the way. This is a fucking story
Johannes,
first.
wait, we got to start rolling then. Johannes, roll.
Yeah.
Oh, yikes.
Okay.
You've been recording any of this?
No. I hadn't got you warmed up, Adam. All right, give us the good stuff.
I had to make sure he was here first.
Let me take a minute, dude.
now we're
what
ready.
a waste. All right, give me a second.
Yeah. This 1-year anniversary special is brought to you by Squarespace. Are you tired of blending in? Well, then Squarespace is the place to go if you want to stand out online. It has everything you need if you are just starting out or if you're scaling up. Kind of like we did. You know what I mean? Like, we're with All Things Comedy now. We got new microphones and new cameras.
No, those are all the same. It would be nice, but nope.
All right, we got to Squarespace up this place a little more, okay? Now, if you want to offer services, then Squarespace will take care of you. You'll be able to offer your services on a beautiful, customizable website that will attract clients to your business. With Squarespace, you'll be able to streamline all of your appointment scheduling, and they'll make it easy for you to send on-brand invoices so that you can make that sweet green, Johannes. Squarespace also helps you get discovered fast with their SEO tools. Your website will be search engine optimized with meta descriptions, an auto-generated sitemap, and more, helping you appear more often in search results and attract your ideal customers. Well, I just woke up. What just happened? I just can't believe. What was I saying?
Whatever you said was perfect.
All right, I'm going to take a quick nap. Go to squarespace.com for a free trial, and when you're ready to launch, use offer code right now to save 10% off your first purchase of a domain or website. Oh, all right, I'm up. I'm ready to do the promo now, Johannes.
No, we
pull up
just,
the Squarespace.
No, we just did it.
So he bursts in.
Yeah.
I look up. I go, we got a visitor. I'm trying to always include the distraction by squashing the distraction, right? If Bigfoot walked in here right now, I wouldn't fucking freak out. I'd try to be like, oh, what's up, man? And then like if he's like, hey, yeah. I don't do voices, but if he comes in and he's, freaking out, we try to welcome him in, make him a part of the show so that he quiets down. I try to do that at any show. I'm trying to do that. This is probably my 10th show ever. He comes in, he looks around, looks right at me and goes, verbatim, you killed Martin Luther King, and walked out.
Wow.
Now, I know I didn't do that.
Yeah.
So, I'm assuming the room doesn't. I look around, the people that were like doing their laundry, because the people that were doing the laundry during the show, all kind of like looked up and looked at me and kind of was like, and I was like, hey, you guys know I didn't do that, right? Because nobody laughed. Everybody just looked up with like a judgmental look of like, oh boy, that's the guy, huh? Well, look at him. Look at it. That's the guy. Just drops off cum to kids and then just does his laundry like he didn't murder one of the most influential people of our time.
They're like, that's the same guy who comes in his shirt. Yeah. And he got rid of MLK. And they're rioting now. You're like wait a minute.
Funny.
Now you're in an episode of Curb and you're just like, no, this is not
that's
guys.
Funny. You ever have one of those Curb moments?
Oh, every day,
Where you feel like the music is just, the zoom in on you and the music plays?
Yes, that's kind of how it works with me, yeah.
And what's one that stands out?
Well, I mean, for example, like this is one you're going to love. I came to work. I showed up. I drove all the way down to the studio. You know what I mean? And I got all ready, and I had Johannes back there. We got all the cameras rolling. We were sitting here. We're just like, and I'm waiting here. And they're like, oh yeah, okay. Who's coming today? They're like Adam Ray. And I was like, oh man, this is gonna be so funny. And we're all here, and everyone's here, and we all got here, and we were here. We were waiting for you to be here. Yep. And then they were like, Adam's not coming.
Oh yeah, fuck.
And I was like, did you check his shirt?
Added in some laughter, dude. Guys, that's Goblikon on Twitter, Instagram, MySpace. Careful, bud. We can fix that. Happy early Halloween, by the way.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Happy Halloween and happy birthday to our show. This is episode 53. Is that correct?
Yeah, something like that.
You're cruising. You are Tom
1
cruising.
year ago,
yeah,
we had on Mr. Podcast Andrew Santino.
Mr. Pod. Wow, what a great nickname for him.
I mean, come on. The guy is Mr. Podcast.
Mr. Podcast.
He came down from above, sat in our throne, anointed us a podcast, and then we became... You're not a podcast until you have on Andrew Santino.
I fully subscribe to that. You're also... quick side bar. Does the carpet match the drapes?
It does, yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I've been friends with him for 20 years, and I've never seen his pubes. And
it's also receding. Yeah.
Yeah, his hairline.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's got the, there's some comedians that have had to, go to Turkey and stuff. I don't think he has to do that yet.
Really?
Yeah. I don't think, no, he's always had a full head of hair. And I'm envious too, because my hair grows pretty fast, and then I usually just get bored and I cut it really short. But Andrew's always had it's always pretty high and tight,
And for a while it was kind of long when he was doing my favorite show, Mixology.
Mixology,
he had
great show,
the best show.
I think they shot that in this building.
That's right,
around here.
They shot it in this building.
This building.
That's why I got this building.
What an underrated show! I thought that show would go for a while. There's a lot. Seventh Heaven did 15 seasons,
which is crazy.
You can't do one of Mixology.
I mean,
just give us one.
Just give us one.
It's young kids fingering each other and having cocktails.
And that jacket, that green jacket, every episode, the jacket, just so good.
Now let me ask you this: if you were given the choice of Mr. Podcast jacket, or Harrison Ford's leather jacket in Last Crusade, or Jared Fogel's Subway jacket he got when he became the official spokesman,
I'm probably going to go with the first one, Mr. Podcast. Yeah, I would do anything. I mean, I like Santino. What's that?
Anything to Andrew.
I would do anything to Andrew in front of Andrew.
Great. Well, that's usually how that works.
Yeah, that's
to
the
and
kind
right,
of relationship.
So in front, not in front. Not like I'll juggle for you. I'll do whatever I'm going to do. I'm going to do it right in front.
Oh, yeah.
So we're insinuating,
Yes, and that's usually what he requires of me.
He does.
Yes.
I'll be honest with you. Upon meeting him, he said, this is not without, I'm happy to do your podcast, but like, what are you going to do for me? I said, I'll Uber you down to the studio. He's like, and he just kept doing that. And I'm like, I'll get you TOGO'S,
Yeah.
And I'll pay for the chips. Is there extra?
Is it TOGO'S or is it TOGO'S?
It's TOGO'S, and people get that mixed up a lot.
Yeah, let's talk about it because that was next on my list.
Yeah.
TOGO'S. I've been saying TOGO'S. I thought it was a whole place where you're not allowed to eat there.
Let me ask you this.
And that's the gimmick.
The last time you were there when you said, I'll take it to go.
Yeah.
Or TOGO. Did you do that?
Oh, interesting. That you have to say the secret word.
Yeah.
You got to say it like,
gotta let
would you
them
like
know
this
you're
for
in on
here
the
or
joke.
TOGO?
Yeah. I do think TOGO'S is probably, them and Quiznos, they probably, once the Fogo stuff hit, I think they had a pretty easy time marketing, right?
I thought so.
You would
think it's
think,
just
but
like-
Quiznos is pretty much gone. There's like
you
one
say?
left.
Wait.
Quiznos, yeah.
Which is what's wild is like they didn't survive just being a restaurant.
They were like, look,
Subway still around.
We don't have a spokesman that
Yeah.
is into kid porn. And
Yeah,
they're like,
they're just like,
sorry, your sandwiches aren't good enough to...
What are you toasting them? Get there, you pervert. Get out of here.
Pervert. What a bummer.
I loved Quiznos.
It was a college go-to. Also, I'd say, Jersey Mike's now is fun just because DeVito's a part of it.
I loved that though.
What a huge pickup for them.
I mean, they had to have been like pretty excited.
Sub above.
Yeah.
I mean, there's Jersey Mike's. What's the other one? Jimmy John's. Jimmy John's should get like John Lithgow to be like, we've got sandwiches too.
Oh, I like that.
That's all I can do.
That's a pretty good Lithgow.
My Lithgow is only him promoting sandwiches. Or seeing Harry. Here's John Lithgow walking in on Harry from Harry and the Hendersons.
Okay.
Fucking his wife. Ready?
Okay, ready?
Harry!
That's pretty good. Round
bad.
of applause, Johannes. Come on. Round of applause.
Sad movie.
Bad movie?
Sad movie.
Oh, sad movie. I was going to say, don't you go talking about Harry and the Hendersons.
It's one of my favorites, and it's also, it's based on a true story. And,
Absolutely, yeah.
And so Lithgow, hits Harry. If you haven't seen the film, it's been out for 50 years, so spoiler alert. They send him back into the woods at the end, and that's like Gump finding out that Haley Joel Osment's his kid. Remember when he's like, is he smart or is he stupid? And Jenny's like, he's the smartest fucking kid in the world. And he's like, but I'm not. And she's like, well, you fucking, you fucked me while I had HIV, so I think it skipped a gen, I haven't seen it. I'm paraphrasing the dialogue, but that moment gets me every time. And when Lithgow's like, get back in the woods, Harry. Fuck off, and Harry's like, but you taught me math, And it's so sad, dude. And because Harry's a part of the fam, and then he's like, but he needs to be with his fam.
See, but that's how I grew up. That movie to me was
in the
like,
woods.
No, I didn't grow up in the woods, but I was just kind of, I think probably just dropped off to a nice white family in Reseda, California. And I was raised by them. And I saw that movie and I was like, oh, wait. And I thought they were going to eventually make me go back, which I don't know where I would go.
Wow.
But so I saw that movie and I was like, this is me. Like, you know what? Like, representation matters.
It really does.
It does. And because you got to see your story on the screen. And I saw it. I was like, that's me.
Yeah.
So I love that movie. I love that. You love that movie.
I love that
You
movie.
love that movie.
I love that movie. Simon Birch is also good.
Simon Birch is in that.
Yeah, Simon Birch is also a heartstring tugger.
Yeah.
It's the kid is. I think he's small. He's a small kid. He's a dwarf.
Look up how many Academy Awards that film won.
There's also Wonder is a good movie where the kid's got a fucked up face, and how his face is fucked up when even Owen Wilson's like, it's not that bad, and you're like. Pretty bad, It's pretty bad.
That was like the first film he didn't go, wow. Like that would have been the first time he sees it.
Do you think it's tough for him in every movie not to improvise a wow?
Yeah. I think at this point it's probably in his contract. They're like, you got 5 wows.
They don't. They get 5. Yeah,
You got
and then
5
and then it
wows,
becomes a joke,
yeah.
and people start. Yeah.
Yeah.
But also, hey man, you got a catchphrase.
I mean, dude.
Do you got any catchphrases?
Yeah. Right now. Yeah, that's my catchphrase.
Fuck yeah. I do want to take this moment to, I know we're having a good time.
Yeah.
And you poke fun at my absence last time. And that is highly unprofessional. And I very much apologize. And I will make it up to you at some point, whether it's a dinner or a bottle of something. I don't know if you drink, but.
What about like a couple of dudes just kind of like having a movie night, watching Harry and the Hendersons?
1,000%.
Really?
You think I'm joking, but 1,000%.
No,
Get some TOGO'S,
Get some TOGO'S.
No, Johannes isn't invited.
No, no.
No, you're not.
Yeah, no, this is sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I was waiting as well.
No, no.
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 Nope.
Nope. Sorry.
But thanks.
Yeah.
So as I
but-
tell my nephew,
no,
I go,
thanks.
but thanks for asking.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh,
My
yeah.
nephew, every time we go to the mall, he's like, "Can I get a wet those pets?" He doesn't sound like that, but he's stupid. He's a great athlete though.
Oh, interesting.
I get why parents put all their eggs in that basket because
Totally.
he better go pro because I don't know if he's finishing
Did
eighth
you
grade.
play sports growing up? Because
I
you're a
did.
sports fan.
Huge sports fan. Played
What's-
baseball, basketball, football.
Really?
And then quit football to play Dana Zuko in Greece my sophomore year of high school. Baseball, just lost the interest. The coaches were too serious in high school. It wasn't fun. Basketball was the sport. If I was taller and a little bit faster, probably would have tried to play somewhere.
And you grew up in Seattle.
Grew up in Seattle.
So you grew up probably like a big Seattle
Supersonics
baseball
fan. Mariners,
guy.
Seahawks.
Mariners.
Everything, yeah.
And then you got to throw out the first pitch.
I did.
What was that like, Adam?
One of the greatest days of my life. I've thrown out 3 now for the Mariners.
You threw out 3?
Just threw it out in Milwaukee last weekend for the Brewers game, the last game of the season.
What was your count? You threw 3 pitches? What was your...
Well, I did actually throw 2 pitches I did one in Pittsburgh, and I bounced it, and I got everyone fired up, and I go, one more pitch.
Oh, you did?
And then I
You got
bounced
another
that.
one out of
I
it.
bounced that too, and
no.
everybody started booing me.
They say it's a lot longer than you think it is.
Well, you know what?
And that's what I say when I look at myself in the mirror.
Hey, now.
But is that true when you're on the mound?
It is. And also, you don't realize you need to like aim a little higher because I was aiming so far down. The first 2 I ever did, first one was a strike, couldn't believe it. Second one, I was a little more nervous and threw it high. But you got to aim higher because if you're going off the mound, some people stand in front of it like Fauci or Mariah Carey or 50 Cent or whatever. But you got to go from the mound. You got to at least try.
You got to go for the mound.
And they want you to. So this one, I just was aiming too far down, and you're already So, but no warm up, no excuse though. I should have, I pitched in high school. The muscle memory was there, but man, how fast the booze game was daunting.
Yeah, that's
Especially kids. Like I went to a Monday Night Raw a few years ago, and I was like, man, like seeing grown adults get into wrestling is always. It's awesome to me. I'm never gonna judge being into something whether it's fucking the New Kids on the Block or WWE or as long as it's not hurting anybody and it's not you're not getting in trouble. If you're into fucking baby lotion and freak offs, there's probably some skeletons in your closet and some.
But adults into Disney though. I mean,
I don't mind that. Yeah, I don't know. But,
So how
stand
did
in
you
line
got
and
beef with Disney adults?
yeah.
Now, I've heard, and Santino joked about this in his special, and I some people make jokes, and you're like, oh, you're just making jokes. I think Santino really does have a problem with it, which is what makes him great. There's genuine anger behind the bit, but I don't know. I don't care. I also think I think more the anti-Semitism from Walt is probably what I give a fuck about.
Yeah, I think that's probably weighs more on you.
Even I don't know if you've seen the Disney parade, but Mickey is he does a Heil Hitler to open the whole thing. So that's probably my bigger issue.
Yeah.
But I hear what you're saying. You're like, why are you enjoying? But what I would play devil's advocate with is, who gives a fuck?
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, if people are standing there with their kids trying to get in to see A Small World, and there's like 40 adults in their mid 30s trying to do
Yeah.
the same thing, it's a bit strange. Go
Yeah.
do something for your own age. Go to Vegas. Go.
Wow.
I don't know.
What happened? What happened to you? You seem like you
spent
were
a lot of
fun,
money
upbeat-
standing in line. That's what I did.
You hate lines, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, me
Any
too.
kind of line.
Now let me ask you this: what if so you're I don't know, you're a bar guy, you go to clubs, rub and tug?
Yeah, he's Italian. He loves that
No,
stuff.
I'm from Sweden. Yeah, I like a good
You're from
bar.
Sweden?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
You're from Sweden?
That's
Masasapesibus.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Masapesibus, man.
Yes, yes.
Hey,
Hey,
hey.
Masasapesibus.
Yep.
Yeah, see?
Dude, wait. So what's the Swedish? Okay, let's say you're going to a bar, right?
Yeah.
In Sweden, and it's a bar where the drinking age has been lowered, and there's a bunch of kids that are coming through, right? And they're 15, 16-year-old kids.
I think you're
And
allowed to
They're getting
drink.
fucked up,
Yeah.
right? And man, these kids, it's 15-year-old night at the bar, right? Fogel's there, everyone's there, and the line is long. But this bar's trying to make their money, and it's 15-year-old night. It's been advertised. It's hey, you can go. Are you pissed off? Are you like fuck these kids? Go home and play Halo. Like do something your own
Disney.
age. Or are you like, oh, this is?
I mean, of course, I'm pissed off because why are you wasting my time?
Right.
But I also feel like the bar can use the money. I support that.
Right.
Disney doesn't
need the
that
money. You think Disney could survive on just vacation parents and kids?
Oh yeah.
See, that's where I think I would disagree. I think they live off the 30, 40-year-olds that go solo to ride Splash Mountain by themselves. Here's the thing, too. As expensive and I think, corrupt Disney is, I mean, dude, there's probably a lot of people that have avoided, stepping into the ocean because they're like, if I can just go see Goofy today. And get one Minnie Mouse autograph, maybe hug Captain Hook, then maybe I'll continue to live.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Adam, here on our 1-year anniversary.
Happy birthday! By the way, happy birthday, bro. This is big. Dermer.
Happy birthday to us! I
This
can't
is a big
believe.
deal.
How long did you do your podcast?
With Brad Williams, did it for 10 years,
I love
500
Brad.
eps.
I love Brad.
Brad is a great individual. Still do it, but just, every now and then. I put up a lot of Dr. Phil's for the audio. I'll do a solo pod from time to time, but it's not as much of a priority anymore. Once I started doing the Dr. Phil stuff, that kind of took a lot of my time and stand up. But I tried to shift away from, Brad and I did it 500 and we interviewed so many people. And I kind of took the Phil show as my new, if I was going to book a guest, I wanted to use it for that. And I also got tired of interviewing, So doing the solo pod, and that was always kind of something I avoided, was doing a solo pod. It seemed boring to me. I always like to bounce off of somebody. Yeah. But I was like, well, let me challenge myself to do it. I'm living enough of a life, I think, that I have enough to talk about from the adventures I'm, going about. And but it's still not like, I see people that do the solos, and I'm like, good on you, man. I don't have, it seems not, and I know from doing it, it's just not as fun. So.
And what about Dr. Phil? Is that coming to an end?
Yes.
Are the rumors true?
Yes.
What makes it ready for you to be done with it?
A cease and desist. No, it is. He actually, I think, is hopefully going to do the last show. But yeah, 2 years of doing it.
Yeah.
Fun. Also, I think I did it for about, half a year during COVID with Jeremiah in kind of a black box theater, just fucking around, trying to keep ourselves busy and make some content. And I did a few shows with this place called In Crowd during COVID that was like, on a studio, on a soundstage in front of people's screens on Zoom. And so I was just kind of done. 30, 40 shows at the Comedy Store, 35 on the road, 2 years, a lot of work, 2.5 hours show, 2 hours of makeup, 2-hour meet and greet.
No, thank you.
And then, it was a lot, but loved every part of it. But man, I was burning the candle at both ends.
Yeah.
And doing stand-up in between. Anytime I'm in town, 3-4 shows a night, and then, 2 weekends of Phil, 3-4 shows in a weekend, then the next weekend would be stand-up. And I was getting fried, dude.
And in between that, you're launching new characters.
Yeah.
Jeremiah.
Yeah.
And who's some of the new characters?
Jeremy's a character. I have the character named Elaine that I just ran back on Kill
and
Tony.
the real estate agent.
Bruce Robbins, the mentalist, real estate guy.
So who's
Tony Caruso?
Who's really tickling your fancy now?
I really love the Elaine character, but it's 4 hours of makeup and 2 to take off, so it's a real
oh my God.
nutty professor sitch. But I like the Jeremy character is very fun and probably the most I get to do maybe a little do some live shows with. But I like characters that are a little bit more, not even older, because Jeremy's like 38 and this man boy that's just kind of starting his life now and is inexperienced a lot, but has a lot of, he's street smart, not as book smart, but really unabashed in the way he talks and lives and sees life, but is pretty, raw as far as what he knows what he doesn't know what he doesn't know. And but Elaine, Tony Caruso are obviously in their 70s, 80s, so they're a little bit more weathered and taggart and just and boisterous, and also don't care about being canceled, which is not like, I don't need to have a character that's like I can say anything, but I like to feel like Phil was so. I feel like there's nothing I couldn't do. It's still all through my brain, so I'm still, but it's through a filter, But
wait a minute.
Yeah.
I just realized something, Adam.
Yeah.
In living color.
Yeah.
You're doing it.
Sure.
You know what I mean? Like that kind of started everything.
1,000%.
And now, I mean, you're like the white Jim Carrey.
You hear it. You heard it here first.
That's crazy.
Where's
I
my,
just
where's
thought of
my,
that.
Where's my take that Zach Lowe's cam?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Come eat my bread, baby.
Because like you talked about Jamie Foxx's character.
Oh, yeah.
Wanda and so like it's fully coming to fruition.
Yep.
Have you ever thought about that? Like looking back and talking to
Sure. You gotta look back.
a younger Adam Ray,
Yeah.
what he would think seeing you throwing a first pitch at the Mariners game.
I think he'd be like, wow.
Doing
dude.
all these and especially he'd be like, you're doing the John Goblikon podcast? That's the #1 comedy podcast in the world if you choose not to fact check it.
He'd be freaking out.
Well, it's maybe not the #1, but there is a show in Austin.
Tony, easy Tony.
Yeah. There is young fat Adam is probably dipping a Pop-Tart in some Cool Whip,
Yeah, good for him, man.
trying to avoid
Get those feelings out of there.
Yeah, probably squeezing them together to get his dad out of a parking ticket. And when I scored I was pretty big, and I scored on my own team in the 4th grade soccer.
Wow.
And my best friend's dad was 80 when I was 10. And
That's old. That's old.
it's very old.
Yeah.
I didn't know you could do that. I didn't know you could hit 70 and go, I'm going to start a family.
Yeah, cut to Al Pacino going, I can't be done, you know? Yeah.
Bro, that is wild, by the way.
Oh, my
The
God.
fact that that's just kind of like that's how cool you can be so cool that people just go, it's Pacino.
Yeah,
man.
man.
What, are you going to knock it a fuck at 80?
Letterman, they're all cranking out
De
kids,
Niro,
and we
dude.
all are just like, yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
It's actually not fine.
That's not fine if you think about
not
it.
fine if you think about it. It's like Chuck E. Cheese if they were to like replace the animatronic animal band.
Yeah.
With like newer hip animals, you'd be like, they're like, we have giraffes now. You'd be like, oh,
No.
what happened to the gorillas and the bears, dude?
Oh, do you remember Jeffrey the giraffe? Toys R Us?
A little bit of a perv.
He was cool. I thought he was cool.
A little bit of a.
He could
so did I.
skateboard.
That's how he gets you, though.
Oh, interesting.
That's how he gets you. Of course, you think he's cool.
Yeah, he's like, kickflip, come in my room.
Bro,
You're like, wait a minute. What's going on here,
kickflip,
bro?
come in my room.
Yeah.
Come, I'll come in your room. He in those commercials was so full of life, dude.
Yeah.
You know, it's from trucks to trains to video games. It's the biggest toy store there is. I don't want to grow up because if I did, I wouldn't be a Toys R Us kid. And at the end of the commercial, he's skipping out of the store hand in hand with about 15 kids.
And he's cleaning up.
And he's cleaning up, bro.
Cleaning up.
They don't have any toys in hand.
Oh,
So,
interesting.
during the commercial, he's like, playing PlayStation with them. He's like driving a little, what was it? The little cars. What'd they call them?
Go-karts?
No, dude. It was the motorized cars.
Hot Wheels.
No, do you know what I'm talking
Yeah,
about?
yeah.
In the 90s, it was like a,
like the little track.
not
thing,
RV.
right?
No, not the little
RC
ones.
Cars, no.
The ones you could get it.
You could sit in it as a kid and
Oh.
drive it. There's a name for it. Do you mind looking it up?
Yeah.
It's going to drive me fucking
right,
nuts.
uh,
I
just-
wanted one so bad, and my single mom could not afford
Just
it.
give
And I
him
was like,
25 minutes.
dude, take all the time you
Yeah.
need. But yeah, dude, that was a great time to be alive. But Jeffrey was cool. He was cool. Giraffes, he put them on the map.
I mean, really, they
You
were
know?
they were on nothing.
They're not featured in any of the Madagascars. They're kind of afterthoughts.
Are
you know?
there any sports team with a giraffe? Any? I mean, because they literally have gone like every bird. They're
bird.
making up shit, you know?
Panthers.
Yeah, some of them are just
Eagles.
like brown. That's a color.
that's a color.
It's
What
like you
are
could
we
have gone with
doing?
giraffes,
Could've gone with
dude.
giraffe. It was there for the taking.
Orange.
Hippos. That actually should be. You would think that there would be
The giraffes.
even like the
A,
New
a basketball team should be the giraffes.
Maybe it doesn't flow off the tongue. Maybe they're not, like New Orleans. They're the Pelicans, right? Like they
Wait a
were
minute, New Orleans is the
basketball team is the
Pelicans?
Pelicans. But even Pelican isn't like why not the Condor? The Seattle Seahawks. Seahawk, you're like, okay, cool. It's a sharp, it's like an eagle
Yeah.
type bird. Then the Eagles, you got the fucking the
or,
Tampa Bay.
or the jazz capital of the world, Utah.
Utah, dude.
Yes.
The Utah Giraffes.
Yeah, that could have been something. Nekrogoblikon has a song called Giraffes. It's quite a banger, and I feel like that could be a theme song for a sports team and really get them hyped up. The Utah Giraffes.
Did you play any sports?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Struck me as like a ping pong guy.
Yeah, I played a little bit of ping pong. Thank you for picking that up, Adam. I can get low and really just kind of go.
Yeah,
you know.
you're quick on the hands.
Yeah, and I just eat it. Yeah.
Yeah, well.
Yeah.
Herein lies the issue with
Yeah,
your career never taken off the way it should have.
Yes. What else would I play? Badminton.
Badminton is underrated, dude.
Yep.
And you want to talk about a game in PE that nobody was good at.
And that's the thing. That's what I tried to go for.
Yeah.
Because I wouldn't get, like when they were like doing a sports team, they're like, all right, let's play for it. And like, oh, everyone line up.
Yeah.
You know? And I feel like they like weren't getting to me,
No.
whatever. Like the team would fill, then they'd be like, okay, now we're going to play. And I'd be like, well, and so then I was like, oh, I know what I could do.
Yeah.
I'll go play this other stuff that no one's playing.
Yeah.
And I'll get good at that stuff.
Yeah. What about instruments? You strike me as a saxophone guy, maybe a bass clarinet.
I sing. I'm a singer now. Yeah.
Okay.
And my body is my instrument, Adam.
Not your Wonderland.
Yeah. That's what they say.
Can I give you, how about this? Let's give each other a song.
Okay.
And let's see if the other knows the words to it. Maybe we can jump in and harmonize.
Oh, I
with the
love
other.
it. Okay.
I don't know if this is like an American Idol sing-off.
Yeah.
But let's just, I'll think of a song.
I mean, let's go 90s. I mean, that's what we're both vibing off of, right? Or maybe we go Jingles.
Back at One by Brian McKnight.
Excuse me? Hit it.
Back at One. One, you're like a dream come true.
2, I wanna be with you. 3,
and
you're the
you're
time I do see that you're the only one for me. And 4,
can you close the door? 5,
well, I feel alive. 6, oh, look at those digs. You're the only one for me. Oh, like it was yesterday, Adam. I remember it like all my trouble is too far away.
We can't sing that. We'll owe money to Paul and John.
They're coming for us for sure.
They're coming. By the way, so funny if you truly Paul McCartney finds you. I saw you singing on your podcast.
Hey, listen, little Goblin.
Bro, funny. I met Paul McCartney.
Did you? Wait a minute, really?
At the Hollywood Improv. I'd say
now that's a name drop worth dropping.
it's a name worth dropping because we've both met some cool people in this biz, but man, that one, there's an aura around Paul McCartney. Also, you go through your life, you're like, why would I ever be around him? Like, you're doing your thing, you're like, oh, cool, I'm getting in some cool situations, some opportunities where you're meeting someone, but somebody that felt somewhat plausible, maybe, but never Paul McCartney. So all of a sudden,
like real quick though, this was where
the Hollywood Improv. It was a Wednesday at 10
He's
p.m.
like, I'm just here to see Craig Robinson.
Yeah, 1,000%. He was there to see. I don't know who he was there. Every time he was in town, he likes to go. At this time,
so
he would
funny.
always be popping up at the Improv for about 3 months.
Yeah.
And there are some pictures of him and Judd Apatow in the bathroom at the Improv because they were in there and someone
that's
came
where
in
the Coke is,
took pictures. And so he's in the back of the room. There's about 40 people in the crowd. It's a 10 p.m. show. And I'm about to go on stage. My buddy goes, hey, not to put on some extra pressure, but Paul McCartney's in the back.
He did that to you?
And I go, dude, all the pressure.
Like that's kind of a dick move.
Kind of, but I appreciate that.
Really?
I'd rather know because it made me, I always feel like I bring it and I'm never phoning it in, even if I'm doing a bunch of new shit. But
he does that to me before I go on stage.
Oh, really?
He'll be like, no one's in the audience.
Well, because
And I'll be like, dude, don't tell me that right
that-
before I go on stage, man. And he's like, this isn't a show, John. And I'm like, just
nobody
easy
wants
does.
to
He's like, there's
be
no
here.
microphone.
Yeah.
You don't have a show
That
booked
feels a
here.
little different.
And then the security guard comes up to me. She's like, you're not on
supposed
the
to be
list. You're
here.
not here.
Yeah,
this
this
isn't even a
isn't-
comedy
yeah,
spot.
it's not-
This is a dance club. I'm
just
like,
dance
easy
club.
does it,
Yeah.
bud. I'll do a
Fuck.
tight 30.
You're just
you know?
standing
Yeah.
in a laundromat talking to yourself. That's all you're
Yeah,
doing.
but that's what I'm saying. It's like, I hate when they tell me that
got
before,
gum on your
dude.
shirt. Yeah. But that feels different. But this
Okay.
was, I appreciate the heads up because I'm like, I want to make sure I really bring it now for
Yeah.
Paul. Because in my head, I'm like, I'll crush it. I'll walk to the back of the room. He'll tap me on the shoulder. We'll become best friends forever.
Yes.
So I do my thing. Fun time.
Yeah.
Did some music bits to kind of, I don't know what, audition for the Beatles. And then
They could use you. There's a spot open.
Thank you so much.
There's 2 spots.
There's 2 spots left.
Okay.
And I walk to the back of the room and he's sitting back there and he goes, and I literally swear to God, just feel, Adam. And I turn back around and he looks at me and he goes, very funny, very funny. I did a joke about Shania Twain and how tough it was to impress her and how she's, how tough if you're a guy trying to date her. Yeah, that's every woman in every bar
Yeah,
when that song comes
Yeah,
on.
okay.
So I'm like, the song is so like, so you have a car. That don't impress me. I'm like, dude, it took me a long time to save up for it, bitch. I got a 2005 Ford Escape.
She's shitting on you.
Yeah, she's shitting. And
That don't impress me much. It's like, in 2025, that should really impress you.
That's a really good.
Cars are through the fucking
It's
roof,
tough
Shania.
to get a car.
Yeah.
It's tough to get a job. She has one line where she's like, so you're Brad Pitt. That don't impress. And I'm like, I bet you'd fuck Steve Pitt if he took you to the All-Star.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah. So whatever, dumb joke. He laughs. He's like, oh, don't impress. He's like, very funny. And then I'm like, thanks, man. And he goes, do you want to sit down? And I'm like, yeah. And then I sit down next to him. He's like, let's get a drink. This is all 1,000% true. I go, what are we having? He's like, your call. It's your club. It's your way.
No way.
And I'm like, I don't know. And he goes, let's get margaritas. And I go, dude, I'll drink anything. I'll do anything to you, Mr. Podcast. And he goes, let's get margaritas. We get the margaritas. I'm sitting there. I'm not even listening to the show because I'm just like, I can't believe I'm sitting here. I'm like, don't fucking fart. Don't get hard.
Yeah.
Don't laugh too hard. But then he would laugh and do what you do when you're sitting next to somebody. You want to check in and share the moment and be like, did you also think that's funny? So because I'm not listening to the set, he'd look over and he'd go, and I'd go,
yeah.
And I'd overcompensate. And then the margaritas come and he goes, what are we cheersing to? And I'm just like, oh, man. I go, to living it up, being the best we can, and hanging out. Hey, to hanging out all night. And he goes, what else you got?
Oh no, Jim Paul.
And then he goes, to keeping it groovy, baby. Awesome.
Wow.
So we cheers to keeping it groovy, baby.
He did an Austin Powers impression.
Yep, Austin Powers impression. And I was like,
I love Paul McCartney. What a wild
awesome.
night.
We cheers after the show. My buddy and I, we go, we'll walk you out, So we go out to the back. He's got his little manager with him. The most British guy you've ever seen. Like a caricature of a British guy.
Yeah.
5'2".
Yeah.
Not joking. 5'2".
Monocle.
He probably had one in his purse.
Yeah.
And he had 8 teeth?
Yeah. Yep.
4 were yellow.
Uh-huh.
And he's got a little suit. He looked like just a little man, dude. With a lot of but I'll represent Paul McCartney. And he was Cockney. And
unbelievable.
And we go, Paul. He's like, great time. Thanks for the time. We had a great time. Thanks so much. Enjoy yourself. I go, Paul, I got to shoot my shot, man. I have a podcast called About Last Night that I do with Brad Williams. He's a little bit taller than your manager. And I would love to have you on. He's like, oh, we're so busy, Adam. We got to go to Japan at 10 a.m. I go, we'll come to the hotel at 7. We'll do 20 minutes. He puts his hand on my shoulder and goes, it's not happening. With a big smile on his face. And then he goes, but I love that you ask. He goes, you got to ask. He goes, keep it groovy, baby. Good luck to you. Gives me a piece. He goes, all right. Thanks, guys. We took a pic. Still have the pic. But the fact that he was like, it's not going to happen with a big smile was so, I didn't feel bad.
I think that's better
he
than a
didn't
yes.
make me feel bad.
I think
he was
that's
just
better than a yes,
He was
dude.
like, bro, why wouldn't you ask me?
Yeah.
You sat with me for 20 minutes. We shared margaritas. You touched my leg. Okay, kill him. What's that from?
What?
What's that from? We had a great day. We went snow skiing. We played in the snow. She touched my leg. Okay, shoot him.
Oh, Dumb and Dumber.
My man. Dude, I fucking love you.
Hold on. Cut. Ask me that again.
We played in the snow.
Dumb and Dumber. It's from Dumb and Dumber. It's from the movie Dumb and Dumber with
Yeah, because they played in the snow. Steve Irwin.
Steve Irwin.
Yeah.
And
Michael J. Fox.
Michael J. Fox.
By the way, imagine that casting.
Oh my God.
Mike, are you all right?
No.
Oh, God, sorry. I'm a big Back to the Future fan and a big Steve Irwin fan. I am?
Love him both.
I just admitted that.
What?
Big Steve Irwin fan. I think I was.
I prefer his son. Yeah.
He's a great dancer.
Yikes. Yeah, his son is, feels like a Hemsworth. He's so hot.
Yeah, right. What is going on with that?
Feels like a Hemsworth. Who sang it?
Dumb and Dumber.
Yep.
All right.
This guy's good.
Now we're on it.
Now we're cooking with gas.
So you met Paul McCartney.
Unbelievable. Never forget it.
Who's been on either your pod or Dr. Phil,
Yeah.
which was like a pinch me moment. Which was just like, oh my God, I can't believe I get to talk to one of my heroes.
Wayne Brady.
Anthony Jeselnik. Wait, what?
Jeselnik was fun. Anthony was fun.
Wait, hold on. Who'd you say?
Wayne Brady. What?
You had what general time period was Wayne Brady on your?
Oh, for our Christmas show last year.
During Christmas.
We had Jay Leno, Harry Mack, Rob Riggle, Tony Hawk, Jaleel White, Brad Williams, and Wayne Brady. And it's I think to this day, aside from our Bill Burr episodes and our Santino Bobby episodes and our Nikki Glazer, Whitney Cummings ep and our Jelly Roll ep, and our Adam Devine ep and our Matt Rife ep and our Impractical Jokers ep, it's one of the biggest eps because Wayne Brady comes on, is not only so funny and so generous with his back and forth. We improvised a song that went viral a couple times. We did an improv game, which was great. And Whose Line is probably as influential on me as In Living Color was, because I watched it in high school being like, oh, that looks so fun, but that looks so tough. And then I started taking improv, all with the idea of like, man, if I could be as quick as Wayne Brady. And then Wayne Brady, I met him through a friend who was my boss at Universal Studios when I was a tour guide. And they brought back Let's Make a Deal. Wayne hosts it, had him on the podcast. Wayne invited me to his show at the Bourbon Room. He goes, come up on stage and sing a song with me. I was Frank Sinatra. He was Sammy Davis. We improvised a song. I was bad because I was so fucking nervous. And 2 years later, I do Phil. I go, you got to come on Phil. And here we are improvising a song. And I felt so dialed in, dude. It was just like such a full circle moment where it was like, this guy was such an influence. I looked up to him. Now I'm buds with him. And now I'm going toe to toe with him in this song. And felt like I was holding my own. And we had a blast, dude. Yeah. I mean, it was no Brian McKnight Back at One sing along, but it was pretty hot, dude. And it was two people from different backgrounds coming together. He worked at Universal too in the Beetlejuice show. Anyway, you can cut all this out, but yeah, Wayne Brady, gangster. To me, a gangster in the world of entertainment and improvising comedy. Anyway.
Thank you, Johannes. Thank you so much.
Dude, I would love a sip of that. I know it's only fucking not even 2 o'clock, but I would love a sip of that. Anytime Wayne Brady gets brought up, you got to drink, right? Is this the Wayne Brady drinking game?
That's well,
Take your time, sound it out.
so you got so you
Oh boy. Oh boy.
so when you're
Here we go.
and,
Yep.
and that, I'm really
Black people.
happy for you. That's wow. You got so you got to live my dream. That is wow.
Is that really your dream?
So you got to do the show with
No way.
Wayne, and I'm so glad he hasn't found the time to do mine, but
Have you reached out to Wayne?
Yep.
You have? How many times?
He sent it a thing that he sent it a video thing that he would do it. He sent it a video thing he would do it,
Oh, good.
and then we followed up, and then he like didn't follow back up with that thing.
How about this? How about this?
Wait.
Stop. Get it together. How about this?
Yep.
To make up for missing the show, we can still do the Bigfoot one, but I will reach out and double down, put my name on the show, you, and be like, you gotta do it, dude. Who knows what that'll do? I think it'll carry some weight, but I'll give the extra. I feel like you're on the, 30-yard line. I'll give him the playbook to get in the end zone. Thank you.
Wow. Fucking that Red's gonna talk to Winfred, dude.
And I was recording there, so that's good.
Holy shit, thought that was fucking joke booze. You know what?
Welcome to the show,
Yeah,
Adam. Hey, cheers. Happy birthday to us.
Thank you, man. What a great way to close it out, right?
I mean, absolutely.
Truly.
But
The
before...
gift that keeps on giving, Wayne Brady and Tito's.
Absolutely. Adam, before I get you out of here... Wait, yeah. Say,
No, one more dumb riff. I could riff with you all day.
I mean, just call me...
For a titty fuck.
Just call me for...
That's one of my characters,
yes,
Elaine. My character, Elaine, has
That's
a
not what
song
she
called
does?
Call Me for a Titty Fuck.
Well, here's the thing.
She's 79. She goes,
I play a card when I get you a titty fuck for your birthday.
It sounds like you can remember every time you play a character and what you say is that character. Would you say that's true?
I think so.
Well, let's find out, Adam. I made you a little game before I get you out of here. This game is going to be called Say That Ray. Here's how it's going to work.
By the way, chasing vodka with coffee, not recommended.
Banger? Oh, no.
What'd you call me?
A banger.
Oh, God.
It's
Careful with that.
Espresso martini right there.
Yeah, that's...
Oh,
yeah.
shit. You're right.
Yeah, there's
All right.
like 850-year-old women that do that every Thursday night, dude.
850-year-old women.
Yeah.
God, if from your lips to God's ears.
Yeah.
To live to 850.
To Gob's ears. Yes.
God's ears.
Okay, here we go. Here's how it's going to work.
Or
I'm
she.
going to say a quote.
Yeah.
Okay? The quote could be from Adam Ray, playing one of his many characters, or it might be a quote from Rachel Ray, playing her character of loudmouth chef who really leans into the Italian thing, even though she's only half.
I know that you guys.
That's pretty good.
I know that you guys are used to making spaghetti and meatballs in 9 minutes. I found a way to make it in 4.
See, I knew he would have a Rachel Ray. All right.
They couldn't see my penis on the sonogram, and my mom was going to call me Rachel. And then I came out, boom, hard as a rock, knocked the doctor's glasses off. You still can't find it. But Rachel Ray came out. I guess she's a guy. That's how they found out.
Oh, that's how she came out.
Can you imagine, though, if the penis just stayed tucked in and I went my whole life as
Rachel Ray.
living in her shadows?
Oh, that would have been so tough, dude.
Awful. I mean, there's Adam Rays out there, but I don't think any that are making it tough to get things going. But Rachel, dude, solidified.
Also rough because then once they realize they would have to change your name from Rachel, but you're already known as Rachel, so it would just be Ray, and then you would be Ray.
Maybe I'd be Ray.
Oh, Ray Ray's kind of fun, though.
Ray Ray's fun.
Very different vibe,
I'd be
though.
covered in I'd be wearing like a Boyz II Men hoodie and
Yes.
a bebop and rocksteady hat,
Yeah, you have your own little do-rag on.
Have to have a do-rag.
Yeah.
Maybe
I mean, a white guy in a do-rag, his name's Ray Ray.
Circle gets a square, yeah.
Yeah. But Reginald is what is on as the birth certificate. Okay.
Reginald Bell Johnson.
Oh,
Name that dad.
Reginald Bell Johnson.
Don't help him out.
The dad?
He's a dad on a sitcom. His real name,
Step by step?
you're in the night block.
Okay, I'm in the right
you're
block.
in the TGIF block.
Well, it's not Family Matters because that's Carl. Right?
His real name is
Reginald?
Bell Johnson.
Really? Oh, the actor's
Nope.
name.
Yeah.
You're on my new hidden camera show called Fuck You.
Oh, wow.
We got you there. We got you there. We got you there. We got you there.
For this,
Every episode is making people think they know who Reginald Bell Johnson is.
Oh, my God.
Dude. You fucking, we got you, dude. Pauly Shore, come on out.
Well, all I got to say is, did I do that?
Nice, dude.
That's my catchphrase. You asked me what my catchphrase
That's
was.
fine. That's fine.
That's my catchphrase.
That's fine. It's only been used a couple times.
Yeah. That one I like going, oh, Tay. That's kind of like my new one.
Michelle Tanner. No.
John Goblikon.
Oh, that got me, dude.
All right,
That
here we
was
go.
very
Here's
funny.
who said this, Adam? Who said this? Yummo. Which Ray said that?
Yubbo?
Yum-o.
Yummo. Oh, I think that was my Jeremy character.
You know what? We forgot some of the rules
Yeah,
here.
yeah,
We
yeah.
did forget
what are
some
the
of
rules?
Okay. So A,
Oh, it's Adam Ray or Adam Ray didn't or did?
it's Adam Ray or it's Rachel Ray.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Okay, who
Sorry.
said it?
I thought it was, got you.
No, but it's going to be one of your characters. So
Okay.
that could have been correct.
Yum.
But I gotta give you some more rules of the game.
Yeah.
Okay. You have to come up with your own buzzer sound, and you got to buzz in. So what's your buzzer sound going to be?
Let's go with the sound of Nicolas Cage
Okay.
finding Nicolas Cage finding out that somebody drank his Nesquik.
Okay.
Oh. So that's my buzzer.
Also
right,
61
that-
years
I
old,
got-
by the way.
How old?
He's 61.
Cage is 61.
All right. And if you get any correct, you're going to win one of these hats.
I can't wait. How about the one that I already put on my head?
Sure.
Finders Keepers?
Yeah. Absolutely.
All right, so again, the
All right,
buzzer is,
so-
ha!
Okay. So who said yum-o?
Ha!
Yes.
Rachel Ray.
That is correct.
And I think she did it in the pasta salad episode.
You're, wow.
Season 5, episode
Yeah,
27.
Yeah. Yeah, that's history. Yeah, got it right.
Great.
Okay. So the hat you forced put on is yours.
Great.
How about this one? You gotta fuck up to fuck in.
Oh, that's also Rachel Ray. That was episode.
Oh, I can't hear you. Did you? Somebody buzz in?
Oh.
Someone buzz- oh yes.
That
Nicholas.
was that was also Rachel Ray. That was episode 5 of season 1.
That was the Thanksgiving special.
Thanksgiving
Yes.
special. She
Yes.
was trying to make
Yep.
a splash, you know,
And did she?
And Sweeps Week is tough, especially when you're a new show.
Yes.
And you're
Is that the one where she did the turducken? Is that the one?
Turducken. Good call.
Yeah, she put herself in.
She had to. Martha Stewart was coming out with cookbooks galore.
Before David Blaine was like being in like a ice block, she was like live inside a turkey for like 2 weeks. It was like
she lived inside it like Martin Short in Inner Space. Remember when he got shrunk down and put him inside of Dennis Quaid's body?
Now that's a film.
That's a film also because Quaid, I think, is a huge trumper and Martin Short is not. So, like, you run that back now.
Well,
very interesting. Who knows what Martin would try to do inside of Quaid now,
Very true. I think about that a lot.
Anyway, I try to stay away from politics.
Yeah,
although RFK does have a weird voice. That's
he
the one thing
definitely
I'll
has
say.
a weird voice.
You gotta take Advil if you don't want to be gay, and you gotta squeeze the gusher juice if you don't want to be trans.
I mean, the guy has wild theories. I wish him the best of luck, but also, can we get rid of the way you sound? That's all I ask. Just can we?
Is that so hard?
It's tough to listen. Remember that teacher in middle school that like had a lazy eye,
And she was like, is it Shmee or Smee in Hook,
And you're like, I don't fucking know.
Her name was probably Linda.
Yeah, it was Linda, and she had a ferret and a drinking problem. And, and you wished her the best, but she didn't sound like someone you wanted to learn from.
Oh, okay.
That's my point.
How about this for a quiz?
Yeah.
Unrelated. Movie with a ferret. Ferret runs wild. Ends up being the hero.
A river runs wild.
Oh, a river runs wild. That's,
with Meryl Streep.
That is true.
But the ferret plays Meryl.
The ferret.
Ferret Meryl. Great band
Ferret
opening
Meryl.
for Ovarian Flavor.
Yes.
Next question.
Okay.
Ferret Meryl, by the way, is an awesome band. I'm not even. Just give me a second to sit in that and decide who's in that band. Is that it's all actors who have started bands. It's Kevin Bacon,
Gary Sinise,
Dennis Quaid.
Dennis Quaid.
There's Kiefer Sutherland. Dude.
Kiefer Sutherland and the guy from Stranger Things.
Holy shit, dude!
Yeah, what a band
called Ferret Meryl.
Ferret Meryl.
Or do we say Meryl Ferret? No, Meryl Ferret sounds like a detective.
Yeah, Ferret.
Like who's
Meryl.
on the case?
Yeah.
Who the fuck do you think, Merritt Farrell? Farrell Merritt or Ferret? Yeah, fuck it. It's
all right.
Not enough hours in the day.
All right.
To put together, to get Bacon and the rest of the fucking Quaid Bangarang gang.
All right, who said this? Nice to see you, Red Band. What'd you do, brush your teeth with nacho cheese?
Oh, fuck yeah. That's got
to be Elaine from an episode of Kill Time.
No, maybe Dr. Phil. Was it Jamie?
Hold on, I can't hear any of these because no one buzzed in. Yes, Nick.
Well, I don't watch Kill Tony that much anymore. Ever since Joe Rogan stopping on it, but I think it was Elaine.
That is incorrect.
Fuck.
You're gonna lose a hat,
Dr. Phil.
You're gonna lose a hat. That was Tony Caruso.
Oh fuck.
Say it in his voice.
Yeah.
Nice to see you, Red Band.
Nice to see you, Red Band. Would you brush your teeth with nacho cheese?
Yeah, that's how it went.
Yeah.
That's how it went.
Bummer, dude. All right.
Yeah, we'll get the next one. This one, for sure you're going to get. Okay. I flew in a fake space shuttle, but I have no desire to go into space after seeing the toilet.
Katy Perry?
That's correct. That's correct. That is correct. Moving right along so you get your
Katy
head back.
Perry, my favorite judge on American Idol, but also my favorite guest on Call Her Daddy because she said she'd suck your dick if you did the dishes.
Okay, now we're moving into...
She did.
Now we're going to move to the bonus round, and now...
She also didn't go to space. Go ahead.
She didn't?
No, they didn't.
Oh, no. Couldn't get her up. So, Adam, this is the bonus round where I'm going to throw in a few more rays. Okay? A few more famous rays. Okay. I can see that this is a fancy-looking piano. Just kidding.
Ray Charles.
That's correct. Okay, next one. Here we go.
What I do, baby.
You're an idiot wrapped in a moron.
That's fucking funny. That feels like a Dr. Phil quote. Oh, who is it? It's you're an idiot wrapped in a moron. It's a famous Ray.
This is a triple Ray. This is a triple
Ray Donovan.
These are three Rays.
Oh, there's three Rays that said this?
There's three Rays in this.
What do you mean? Ray, there's three.
Okay, think Kermit the Frog. Say it as Kermit the Frog. Say, you're an idiot wrapped in a moron.
Hey, fuckface, you're an idiot wrapped in a moron.
It's close. Not a New York accent.
Hey, Come on, Cheryl, or what's my wife's name in
Yeah,
the show?
you got it.
Yeah, the Peloton didn't
We're
show
there,
up.
we're there,
Brad
we're there.
Garrett, Brad Garrett yelled at my wife at JSX
Yes.
once.
True story.
True story. Brad Garrett, quit yelling at people's wives at the JSX. She was trying to turn. You were getting frustrated. You had liked my reels on the flight right before, too. It was crazy. And then all of a sudden, my wife's going, fucking go.
And he was like, you fucking go.
And I was standing there like, oh my God, that guy was just liking my reels on Instagram 20 minutes ago, and now he's chewing out my wife at JSX. Ah!
Dude, never told that story. Shout out to Brad.
Shout out to
You're a funny dude. I feel like that was a fucking, a moment of weakness, dude.
Oh, buddy. So who said it?
Funny. Ray Charles.
That's correct.
Ray
Okay.
Romano. Ray
Okay.
Romano.
Ray Romano as Ray Barode in Everybody Loves Raymond. 3 Rays.
Boom, dude.
The Holy Trinity.
We would be good on, I don't know, is it Pictionary or, $25,000 Pyramid?
I would love.
Because the way you set me up, you were like Kermit the Frog.
Yeah,
Now
no,
Kermit the Frog on a sitcom.
We're going to get there.
Yeah,
And,
we were
and
gonna get
if
there.
you don't get this one, we're also going to get there.
We were going to
okay?
get there. You sound like my ex-wife.
Yay. Brad Garrett pops in. Hey, fuck off, ladies. Yo, Jesus Christ, dude. She just.
Just saying wife. He goes, you tell her to fuck herself. You go, dude, she was turning. There was plenty of space for you to go around.
Seattle, Washington, it's the Halloween season approaching, and do we have a show for you? It's my spooky season comedy, Halloweeny, funny, silly extravaganza at the Crocodile October 19th. This is a fully interactive show where you, the audience, are basically going to be my guests on my podcast. We're going to be playing fun games. Johannes will be there. And some other surprises. Make sure to get those tickets.
Whenever they're available.
Oh
I think they're available
my
right now.
God.
So just go to the, you can scan the
Right
QR
now.
code.
Just say right now.
Scan the QR code or
Oh my
the link
God.
below.
I quit.
Do it now.
Last one. Every breath you take, every move you make, every bond you break, every step you take, I'll be watching you.
The guy who installed my ring cam.
That's correct.
Yeah.
Ray?
Oh,
Yes.
Ray Sampson.
Samson.
Yeah.
That's correct.
Not a bad guy, but,
It's questionable past.
questionable past. Car real dirty.
Yeah.
Cashews in between the seatbelts.
What's your vibe on like too many rappers in a car?
Well, look, I've only been in a car with
Busta
Tupac,
Rhymes.
Busta Rhymes, and my white rapper brother-in-law Dirte.
Yeah.
Look him up on YouTube. But
Not as many carpool karaoke's with that James Corden.
bro, I wish though.
He's like, today's guest, we're gonna learn trap music. And it's just like
Good Corden.
Yeah, I mean,
Good Corden.
Here's my chord. Yeah. And this is my favorite stuff. And then they're like, cut. And he's like, fuck off, mate. You're
Yeah.
on line. I swear to God.
And Barragade's like, no, take it from me. Hey, fuck you, you fucking piece of shit. Yeah, Corden. Yeah, what a bummer, dude. You can't be a dick, and kindness is free, man. And I know everyone. Part of being a human being is getting stressed, getting frustrated, having your emotions get the best of you. But man, when you're that famous, you got to be on red alert, dude. You got to be. Dude, there's been times where I've been at, I travel all the time, and I'm at the airport, and I get a little tired or whatever, bro. I have to comfort you, just like you go, dude. Whether it's someone taping it, and I'm not at the level of those guys at all. So that's what I'm saying. But even now, I'm like, I had a guy stop me at the airport, and he was like, hey, Dr. Phil, can I get a picture? And I was like, as soon as you get us to Boston, Captain, I will take as many photos with you as you want. But you know what I'm saying? Like, Corden, that's famous. So if you're being a dick, and also there's probably two sides of the story. The waiter could have just, there's people. I remember when I first did my first background extra thing, and I met this guy on set. It was this movie called, I want to say like Leaving Vegas. It was Matthew Broderick and Brittany Snow, and he had a gambling problem, and she was the daughter, and they were kind of estranged, and it was shot in L.A., and I was sitting in the craft service area, and there was a guy that was holding court, and he was like this guy. His name should have been fucking Ferret Merrill, and he was like, I've been on like 50 sets. Like he'd been an extra his whole life, and he was the James Caan of background extras.
I love that.
And me too.
That guy's got stories.
And stories for days. But his stories would always end with, guess what? She was a cunt. Every story. So I'd be like, who's a famous person? He's like, well, on Punchline with Sally Field. You know, it was second scene, and I'm at the bar, and Tom Hanks and I are having a conversation, and I go up, I improvise a line. Now, look, I don't have any lines. But the director and I got real friendly, and he was like, if you feel the moment, ride the moment, say something, add to the moment. You feel the moment, add to the moment. Sally Field calls cut, looks at me and goes, why is he talking? At the end of the day, we got through the scene, but Sally Field, big cunt. And you're like, he said that about, I'm not even joking, Julia Roberts in Notting Hill. And I'm just like, and by the way, there's some actors, God bless them, kids that are just so new to Hollywood and the business that are like, whoa. And I'm just sitting there being like, all right, I did a play called Vinegar Tom in college, but I know this guy's full of shit.
Yeah.
Like I did, I auditioned for CSI Miami and got kind of a callback. And, I did an episode of According to Jim, but I know this guy is not the real deal.
Also, I know this for a fact. This dude's perspective is so skewed because 100% he's not even talking to the director. No. He's talking to his second AD who's literally like, whatever you do, dude, please don't talk again. And definitely don't go behind Sally Field and Tom Hanks, who are in the main... Dude, please just walk from here, walk from there.
And the guy goes, I got it. Yeah. And then he goes, action.
Hey, you little cunt. What are you... Oh, Jesus, God, Christ.
You don't have any lines, let alone that line.
And then she turns, she goes, who the fuck are you?
He's like,
oh, what?
He goes, fine. Can I just get a rum and coke? And they go, you're not in the scene. We're not even at a bar. We are at a bar, but not that type of bar.
Like, someone get Brad Garrett. Get her out of here, please.
Get Brad Garrett. Always get Brad Garrett.
He's always there.
He's the fucking HR guy. Go around me. Wait, so, okay, wait, that's that story. But why did I bring that up? What were we talking about?
What was it? Who said that? Was it which way he said that?
Power Wheels were the ones I can find for Toys R Us.
Power Wheels. Go Power Wheels, I think was the... Not to be confused with Go Gadget.
Power Wheels.
Yeah, Power Wheels. Go Power Wheels. Power Wheels. Go Power Wheels. Power Wheels. Yeah.
All right, Adam. I'm going to get you out of here the same way I get everybody out of here, okay? You're going to play my right now rapid fire questionnaire.
Let's do it, baby.
Here's how it's going to work. I'm going to ask you 5 questions. You're going to say the very first thing that comes to your head.
I love it. Brilliant game.
Are you ready?
I am. And let me just say, most fun podcast I've done in 2025. And probably will be for 2026. You're a genius. You're brilliant. Happy to finally be here. Sorry I missed it the first time. I'll get you Wayne Brady. Go ahead.
That was really...
Yeah, you're fucking.
That's really sweet.
You're brilliant. I've enjoyed the clips online. It's way better in person. Wayne, if you're watching, you got to sit down for the real deal, baby. He'll get you a triple dipper from Chili's. Actually, don't do that. My wife just got it recently. We were a little Stony Baloney. She ordered it, postmated it, showed up. Oh, let's just say, Diarrhea City, and she was the mayor. Also, yeah, go ahead. I don't know if that was one of the questions. Here we go.
Okay, so I'll have to let me. I dropped my pen. If you could we'll cross out the diarrhea one. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Left or right?
Left.
Westmoreland.
Who?
Favorite genre of metal?
Heavy.
Okay, there's a snail chasing you. The snail is going to move at a snail's pace, Adam, but it's going to follow you for the rest of your life. You can move as fast as slow as you want, but the snail will always be moving in your direction. If you touch it or it touches you, you die. And before you ask, yes, it can swim and survive in the atmosphere. What's your plan to survive the snail, Adam?
Tell him a joke, take him to a bed and breakfast, buy him some Eggs Benedict, go down on him, see what goes
from there. Take it from there.
Take it from there.
That's really
Build
sweet.
a friendship, suck him off, and then just go, hey, man, can you just let me be for a couple days? It's been a long day. It's a long walk, My car got repossessed. I'm just trying to get back to one. Brian McKnight style. And hopefully the snail is a big McKnight fan. If not, maybe he's I don't know. Maybe he's just a decent guy. And at the end of the day, hey, man, you just want to be a decent guy.
You ever been to Trader Joe's?
Who said that?
Oh.
You just want to be a decent guy. Who said that?
Michael J. Fox and Dumb and Dumber.
Yeah, Michael J. Fox and Dumb and Dumber. I have been to Trader Joe's.
Oh, okay. Thank you so much, Adam Ray, everybody! Round of applause!
funny, dude.
Well done,
Let's
well
go.
done, well done. And now is your opportunity. You get to promote whatever you want
Great.
to this camera right here, Mr. Adam Ray.
Guys, I'd like to promote Hanukkah's coming up, so get that menorah, get those candles lit. I know Target doesn't have a lot in the Hanukkah department. Last Hanukkah went down there to grab a makeshift menorah to celebrate the Festival of Lights with my sweet wife. Shout out. And went up to a young kid with a red polo, said, hey, man, where can I get some Hanukkah stuff? And he goes, hey, man, the Jew shit's in the back. So if you're heading down, true story. True story. Shout out to Brian. I hope you're on your way to Employee of the Month or a January 6th rally. But this is a great time to be alive. I am on tour, AdamRayComedy.com. For all my tour dates, I'm doing comedy clubs for the rest of the fall. Coming up, we got Cincy, KC, Charlotte, Baltimore, Spokane, San Antonio, Houston. A big show in Seattle at the Moore Theater, first theater show there ever. Pearl Jam played there. Nikki Glazer, Ali Wong, Tom Segura, and now your boy Adam Ray, December 19th. The Last Dr. Phil live at the Wiltern Theater, December 16th. A lot of special guests. We might fucking, who knows might be there. December 16th, AdamRayComedy.com. And my first theater tour is now on sale. 2026, the Who Is Me tour, January through April, AdamRayComedy.com. All the Dr. Phil lives on my YouTube, as well as my best ofs from my stand-up weekends, Jeremy content, all sorts of other surprises, the Bruce Robbins shows, some other stuff is coming. YouTube.com/AdamRayComedy. And if you listen to the About Last Night podcast, God bless you. And that's about it. Be good to each other. Hug your mom, hide your kids, hide your wife, and shave your head, your back, your pussy, and your crack. We'll be right back. We'll keep right here. John, thanks for having me, dude.
Adam, that might have been the best promo I've ever heard a comedian do. Usually they're like, I'm going into the South.
You got moments.
So because you were so good at it,
yeah.
And dude, you were so good at it.
Oh, thanks.
I was like, shouldn't Adam do my promo for me?
Give me the paper.
Yeah, I'll get right under your throat. Actually, I already printed it out for you in your voice. It's ready to go. There you go.
No, it's down there. It's down there. It's underneath you. It's further in. There you go.
There you go.
It's like when Oprah gave out the cars, but way worse.
But way worse.
Yeah. By the way, what a gesture. How many of those divorced MILFs had their whole week turned around?
I mean, Jimmy Kimmel ain't doing that, you know?
Something to think about. LFG, let's fucking go. More like, let's fucking Goblin. Ha! Hey guys, it's me, Adam Ray here, the guy who originated the character of Joe Biden. Come on, hey, we're trying to get to the bottom. We're trying to find out who made the fruit by the foot. Come on. Hey, I just woke up for a nap. Speaking of nap, trying to figure out what's happening. We got a full meal deal. When's the BK Lounge gonna get open up? When's the McRib coming back? Hey, we're trying to figure out if everybody can play football this year for the Diamondbacks. Hey, where were the two girls from Two Girls, One Cup? So, who originated the character of Joe Biden before the old man ripped me off and then used it to catapult his political career? Do you like dressing up? You can bet you Tony Danza I sure do. Well, then you got to go see John Goblikon live when he comes to my home state of Washington at the Crocodile, great venue, Chomp Chomp in Seattle, Washington on October 19th. Fuck, if I was there, I'd come pop through and watch, but you know what? I'll be there in spirit. You'll be there live in the flesh for his Halloween extravaganza. Halloween in Seattle, as you know, is bonkers, dude. The city comes alive. Trick or treat, treat or trick. My nephew, I went trick-or-treating with him last year. It was a little dicey. Obviously, kids trick-or-treating now is a lot different than it was when we trick-or-treated in the 90s. In the 90s, your mom's like, let me check all your candy. It might have, there might be pubes in the Kit Kats. There might be fucking condoms on the caramellos. Now, you watch any news report, it's like, on tonight's Halloween report, is that caramel in that Twix or cum? We'll find out after an all-new Madam Secretary. So you don't want to trick-or-treat. You want to spend your Halloween at the Crocodile seeing John Goblikon on October 19th for his Halloween extravaganza. There's going to be comedy, games, check, Rachel Ray face-offs, and a costume contest judged by Seattle comics, Joe Dombrowski, hilarious, Richie Armani, heard of him, very funny, and Sam Miller, so funny. I've worked with Sam. He's a gangster. He's got a cool voice. His pants fit his body. And that's what's up. Now, you may live in LA and be thinking, gee, golly, gosh, gum willikers, don't cancel me, but I would like to see a Goblin Halloween comedy show. Well, luckily, You don't got to spend 8 years in Dr. Phil's medical school to do it because they added a 9 p.m. show at the Comedy Store on October 29th. October 29th is 2 days before Halloween and 2 years before we talk about how Katy Perry did go to the moon. But it's 29th at 9 p.m. So you can still get home to watch Jeopardy or play with yourself or let your dog lick whatever he wants off of you. But get out, show support, dress up or don't dress up. More fun if you do dress up. Shout out to Alfonso Ribeiro. We added a 9 p.m. show October 29th at the Comedy Store. Blair Sachi, Jetski Johnson, Chappelle Lacey, the director of Two Girls, One Cup, and many more. So get those tickets right now. Wait! Actually, before I go, I want to leave you guys with my most famous line. Adam Ray here. I know we've been having a good time, dude. Characters, voices. You know, a lot of riffraff, a lot of goofballing, a lot of, scissoring with our clothes on. But my most famous line from everything I've done, dude, Curb, Hacks. I was the Cowardly Lion in the 5th grade. I was in Barbie for 2 lines. And
Don't forget Into the Woods.
Into the Woods. In Barbie, my line was, whoa, but actually it was, dude, Ryan, you are my all bad. So if there's anything I'm remembered from, it's from the season premiere of the hit ABC sitcom, According to Jim. And here's that line. And again, thank you guys so much for watching.
Yeah.
Shout out to John
Yeah.
Goblikon. Shout out to the crew. Derm.
Yeah.
I didn't get your first name, by the
Johannes.
way. Johannes. By the way,
let's get ready to
one of the
fade out
best
after
producers.
this,
The new
'cause
Jamie.
can't follow this.
Jamie at Rogan. I know you can pull up fucking Bigfoot and mermaid videos. You're a sweetheart. And but dude, the running for best producer in the podcast game has started.
Wow. Thank you.
Here's my line, and again, thanks for watching. Be good to yourself. Here we go. Oh, wait, let's see what happened. I was sitting outside.
So Jim
Jim had just sent me up the premise of the episode. Jim hired.
So they're coming with
I got 2
you had the 2 water
sparklets.
bottles.
I dropped. By the way, I dropped them.
yeah,
I dropped them. First live taping, I dropped them. Water spilled everywhere,
Oh my
and
God.
they
Are
were
you
very
kidding me?
mad.
Am I getting
Very mad.
according to Jim
Inside
fucking
Hollywood
BTS
Insight,
right now?
dude.
And then-
Yeah,
and
you
then
fucking
there's
go
water.
around me, you fucking cunt.
Yeah, and-
I dropped the water bottles,
so-
and I'm standing there. And so this is the end of the episode, and they're trying to think of a tag.
Yeah.
And
Are you about to tell me you improvised this line? Adam,
pretty funny that you picked this line. I
Adam.
might have been off the top of the
Adam,
dome.
there's a riff.
There's
There's
a
a riff.
You know why? Because Henry Winkler, shout out the Fonz.
Shout out Henry
his
Winkler.
son Max, who was in my fraternity. I became buds with Max. He introduced me to Henry. Henry lets me intern on Hollywood Squares. He becomes a little bit of a mentor for me. And I'm calling Henry on my way to the lot at the one over where they did Seinfeld, CBS Radford. And I'm pulling onto the lot. I had bungee cords holding on the bumper to my Ford Escape. I had a fat suit and a black cop puppet and dildos in the back because I was shooting comedy sketches. I'm pulling in. I'm listening to a voicemail from Henry that says, Adam, have a blast. Treat Mr. Belushi like an emperor. You're not there to fill space. If you think of something funny, say it. They want Adam Ray because they booked Adam Ray. They need Adam Ray. They want Adam Ray. All the best. I look in the rearview mirror. The security guard's holding up a dildo, a black puppet, and a fat suit. She goes, let me guess, you single? I was like, I'm so nervous. Could you please put those down? I fucking just got a voicemail from the Fonz telling me to fucking improvise if the moment suits it. So, cut to, they're thinking of a tag. Writers get around, whatever. They're thinking of some jokes. I pitch one joke. They all look up at me. They did not take it. They all look back, keep commiserating. In my head, I hear Henry go, swing and a miss. And then I was like, fuck it, double down. I pitched this joke. We did it the first take.
In the back of your head, Paul McCartney goes, "It ain't gonna happen, mate."
Yeah. Paul McCartney goes, just shut your mouth. Read the room. Paul, WWPD, what would Paul do? He's like, we gotta go fight the China.
Yeah.
Quiet, Brad. So the line is straight off the dome, improvised. Because the line I didn't work. And then I said, what about this? And they said, try it. And we did on the second take. So I'm outside. He thinks the flowers were from Bob the Mailman.
Yeah.
And Bob the Mailman, she told, Courtney Thorne-Smith tells Belushi, these are from Bob the Mailman. So he goes out, breaks the mailbox, right? It's the end of the episode. It's like the tag. The credits are rolling,
Everyone knows it.
Everyone knows
this
Everyone knows
episode.
it. He breaks the mailbox in 2 swoops, by the way. This was one take. So boom, boom, breaks the mailbox. Everyone laughs. And then I'm sitting there out there because I'm like, he shoved me out the door. So I'm like nursing my arm. Great comedy acting, by the way. Everyone knew I was hurt. Because I was like, ow,
yeah.
And he goes, I go, oh, Bob the Mailman. And then laugh. And then I go, he's gay, right? And then Jim Belushi does the classic, sitcom hook, and then boom.
Boom,
It got some like
credits.
Miller Boyette production. Shout out to Miller Boyette, dude.
And now, boom, credits.